Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
Some people enter the racing world for attention. Some step onto the circuit for a moment of excitement. But according to Japanese Formula racing driver Takuma Sato, there is something completely different happening with Wang Yibo. Recently, during a conversation about the growing influence of motorsport in Asia, Takuma Sato made a statement that instantly sparked heated discussion across social media. He said that as long as Wang Yibo finds a track that truly suits his driving rhythm, the results could surprise many people. That single sentence spread far beyond racing circles, because it did not sound like polite encouragement. It sounded like recognition from someone who understands the brutal reality of professional racing. For years, many people outside the motorsport community viewed celebrity drivers as temporary attractions. Fans arrive, cameras flash, headlines appear, and then the excitement fades away. Yet Wang Yibo seems to be changing that narrative little by little. Every appearance of car number 85 feels larger than the previous one. More cameras appear in the paddock. More young viewers begin learning the language of racing. More casual audiences suddenly start discussing braking points, tyre management, qualifying strategy, and lap consistency. And perhaps the most fascinating part is that this transformation did not happen overnight. It happened through persistence, discipline, and an unexpected emotional connection between a celebrity figure and a highly technical sport that once felt distant to ordinary viewers. Takuma Sato's words carried weight because his own career was built on overcoming doubt. Before becoming the first Asian driver to win the Indianapolis 500 twice, he faced years of criticism, pressure, and setbacks. He understands better than most that racing is not simply about speed. It is about harmony between the driver, the machine, and the circuit itself. Some tracks reward aggressive overtaking. Others reward patience and smooth control. Certain corners expose hesitation instantly. Others allow confidence to shine. When Sato suggested that Wang Yibo only needs to discover the track that matches his natural rhythm, many racing fans interpreted that as a subtle acknowledgement of genuine potential. What makes this conversation so interesting is that it goes beyond pure motorsport analysis. It touches on something much larger happening in Chinese racing culture right now. In the past, China GT and other domestic championships often remained inside a relatively niche community. Hardcore fans followed every session, but mainstream audiences rarely paid attention. Then Wang Yibo entered the scene, and suddenly the atmosphere began to shift. Some people arrived out of curiosity, others came because of fandom culture. But once they stayed long enough to watch a qualifying session or understand how a race unfolds, many discovered something unexpected. Racing itself became exciting to them. That is exactly why Takuma Sato's comments generated such intense discussion. He was not simply praising Wang Yibo as a celebrity, he was indirectly acknowledging the unusual impact one person can have on an entire sporting ecosystem. In many interviews over the years, Sato has emphasized that motorsport needs personalities capable of bringing audiences closer to the emotional side of racing. Technical excellence matters enormously, but emotional connection is what transforms a niche sport into mainstream culture. And Wang Yibo seems to possess that rare crossover ability. One of the most talked about moments from recent China GT events did not even happen during the race itself. A short video circulated online showing a young child enthusiastically searching for car number 85 during the competition. The little boy could barely identify the vehicles properly, yet he listened carefully to the commentator and counted each passing car just to find Wang Yibo on the track. That clip spread rapidly because it represented something deeper than fandom. It symbolized a new generation becoming emotionally connected to motorsport through someone they admire. Moments like these matter more than many people realize. Racing has always struggled with accessibility for casual audiences. The technical language can feel intimidating. The strategy can appear complicated. New viewers often do not know where to focus their attention. But when someone like Wang Yibo enters the sport, he unintentionally becomes a bridge. People arrive because they recognize him. Then, gradually, they begin understanding the competition itself. That transition is incredibly valuable for any growing sport. Of course, the conversation has not been entirely free from debate. Some traditional racing fans remain cautious about celebrity participation. They worry that excessive media attention could overshadow professional drivers who spent years climbing through the motorsport ladder. Yet, even many critics quietly admit that Wang Yibo's presence has increased visibility for the championship in ways few expected. Hotel bookings near race weekends rise. Social media engagement expands dramatically. Brand interest becomes stronger. Young audiences who previously ignored motorsport now actively follow race updates online. This combination of controversy and curiosity is precisely what fuels modern sports culture. The strongest narratives are never completely one-sided. They exist in the tension between doubt and possibility. Wang Yibo's racing journey attracts attention because people are still trying to figure out exactly what he represents. Is he an entertainer exploring a passion project? Is he a serious competitor improving through experience? Or is he becoming something far more unusual? A cultural figure capable of changing how an entire generation views Chinese motorsport. Takuma Sato's statement added fuel to that mystery, because experienced drivers rarely offer public praise casually. In racing, respect is earned slowly. Every lap matters. Every mistake becomes visible immediately. There are no shortcuts once the visor closes and the lights go out. Audiences may celebrate popularity online, but lap times never lie. This is why Sato's comments resonated so strongly. They suggested that behind the celebrity image, there may be qualities that professional racers genuinely recognize. Another fascinating aspect of Wang Yibo's presence in racing is the way he approaches preparation. Reports from paddock insiders often describe him spending long periods studying telemetry, discussing vehicle balance with engineers, and carefully reviewing performance data after sessions. These details may not sound dramatic to casual viewers, but within motorsport culture, they matter enormously. They show commitment, they show seriousness. More importantly, they show respect for the sport itself. And perhaps that is why audiences continue returning to this story. People love transformation narratives. They love watching individuals step outside their comfort zones and attempt something difficult. In entertainment, success is often measured through popularity charts, streaming numbers, or endorsements. Racing offers none of that protection. One small error can destroy an entire weekend. One poorly judged corner can erase months of preparation. The environment is unforgiving, which makes every sign of improvement feel meaningful. Many viewers now pay attention not only to Wang Yibo's celebrity status, but to smaller technical details that casual audiences rarely discussed before. Fans debate whether certain circuits suit his driving style better. Some analyze his tire management during longer runs. Others compare his qualifying pace across different weekends. This shift is remarkable because it means the conversation is evolving beyond superficial headlines. Even the symbolism of number 85 has grown larger over time. In motorsport, numbers often become emotional identities. Fans remember iconic numbers associated with legendary careers. Now, within Chinese online communities, number 85 increasingly represents determination, crossover ambition, and the unexpected fusion between entertainment culture and professional racing. Every time the entry list appears before a race weekend, thousands of people immediately search for that number first. There is also a psychological reason why this story resonates internationally. Across Asia, many young audiences see Wang Yibo's racing journey as proof that identities no longer need to remain fixed. An actor can pursue motorsport seriously. A celebrity can develop technical skills. Someone known for fashion campaigns and stage performances can also enter an intensely demanding sporting environment. That flexibility feels inspiring to younger generations who no longer want to limit themselves to one traditional career path. Meanwhile, racing organizations themselves appear to recognize the opportunity. China GT has experienced growing online visibility, broader media coverage, and stronger engagement whenever Wang Yibo participates. Clips from practice sessions trend online. Behind-the-scenes footage gains millions of views. Even international motorsport communities have started discussing developments within the Chinese racing scene more frequently than before. But perhaps the most important reason this story continues attracting attention is because it still feels unfinished. Audiences sense that they are watching the middle chapter of something evolving in real time. Nobody knows exactly how far Wang Yibo can go in racing. Nobody knows which circuit might unlock his strongest performance. Nobody knows whether number 85 will eventually achieve a breakthrough result that silences remaining doubts. That uncertainty keeps people emotionally invested. The upcoming rounds of China GT now carry a different atmosphere because expectations continue rising. Every race weekend becomes more than a competition. It becomes another test in a larger narrative about growth, pressure, adaptation, and public perception. Fans wait to see whether Wang Yibo can improve his consistency. Critics wait to evaluate his technical development. Neutral viewers simply enjoy the spectacle of watching two completely different worlds collide on the racetrack. And perhaps Takuma Sato understood this better than anyone when he made his statement. Maybe he was not predicting immediate victory. Maybe he was recognizing potential hidden beneath constant public attention. Racing history is filled with drivers who needed time to find the environment that matched their instincts perfectly. Some circuits reward bravery, others reward patience. Sometimes one race changes everything. If Wang Yibo eventually discovers that perfect rhythm between himself, the machine, and the circuit, the conversation surrounding him may shift once again. At that point, people may stop asking whether he belongs in motorsport. Instead, they may begin discussing how far this unexpected journey can truly go. And honestly, that possibility alone is already changing the atmosphere surrounding Chinese racing. Because regardless of opinions, one fact has become impossible to ignore. More people are watching. More people are learning. More people are emotionally connected to the sport than before. And in the modern era of global entertainment and digital culture, that kind of influence carries extraordinary power. Perhaps that is why Takuma Sato's words spread so quickly across social media. They captured a feeling many people already sensed, but struggled to explain. Wang Yibo is no longer simply visiting the world of racing. He is becoming part of its evolving story. Thank you so much for spending your time with Star Watch Now today. If you enjoyed this story and want more deep discussions about Chinese entertainment, celebrity culture, racing stories, hidden industry insights, and emotional moments behind the headlines, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos. We truly appreciate every single viewer who joins these conversations with us, because your support allows this community to continue growing every day. And we would love to hear your thoughts as well. Do you think Wang Yibo can eventually surprise the motorsport world if he finds the perfect circuit for his driving style? Could his influence continue transforming the popularity of Chinese racing among younger audiences? Or do you believe the pressure surrounding celebrity competitors will only become even greater moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your perspective always makes these discussions more interesting. Until next time, thank you again for watching Star Watch Now. Stay safe, stay inspired, and we will see you very soon in the next video.